And begin. Out to my 1 o'clock block, slide it forward and bring it back. Now remember, your foot may be in a different position than mine, and that's okay. To make this exercise a little bit easier, you just bring your foot up a little bit, and so your motion becomes a little smaller. That's okay. As long as I'm getting my heel to stay down, my knee to stay straight, I'm getting motion in the front. And the other thing that I want you to pay attention to is my toe on my stationary foot should always be facing my 12 o'clock block. So what I'm looking for here is for my hip to open up a little bit as I hit that 1 o'clock block. If this foot slides, then I'm still going straight, and I don't want that. I really want to keep my toe pointed towards my 12, open up my hip with that right foot, slide forward, hit that 1 o'clock block, and then drag it on back. Okay, great job. Okay, everybody, and begin. Slide it out, hit that 12 o'clock block, weight shifting forward, and then drag it on back up. Hit that block, drag it on back up. Great work. Your motion is nice and slow and controlled. It's all about the control here. All of our muscles are working hard to control this motion, both on the way forward and on the way back. So we're getting more bang for our buck using this slide because we're constantly engaged with this slippery surface, which is really forcing us to use all of our muscles here, including our core with every single motion that we do. Sliding forward, sliding it on back, keeping my left foot pointed towards my 12 o'clock block, and just getting a nice bend in the knee. Forward and then back up nice and tall. And great job. And begin. Slide it across. Hit that toe. Bring it on back. Nice work. Stand up nice and tall. Keep checking yourself on that left foot to make sure that that toe isn't sneaking out. Right? We really want to cross your body. Your pelvic floor is made up of an amazing group of muscles that attach to your pelvis in all different directions. And so to make sure that we're working all of those muscles and getting them all to really turn on, we need to move that pelvis in all different ways and directions. And as long as we do that, then we're going to get that pelvic floor to turn on and work for us. So we just need to focus on all these different motions, all these different directions that we are going to be sliding to engage all of those muscles. Good job, and exercise complete. And begin. Left foot out to 11. Shifting my weight forward and then sliding it on back. Great work. Don't forget to breathe. You're controlling that motion both directions. Slide it out, slide it back in. Because you're controlling it in both directions, you're really never getting a break. So I would expect that you may be getting your heart rate up a little bit. That's okay. We just want you to in control of the motion. Slide it out, slide it back. Your body is one big chain reaction. We're just trying to get everything working down the chain and right back up. Trying to get motion in this right hip here. Trying to make sure that all these muscles are working for you, working together, and you are in control of what you want them to do. Great job. And begin. Slide forward, hit that 12 o'clock block with your toe, and then slide it on back. Great work. Really work hard to keep that heel flat on the ground. I'm definitely struggling a little bit with that today. I did a long run yesterday, maybe just tightened up. Everybody's gonna have something different every day, so just be in tune with your body and what it needs you to do on this day for you. Slide it forward, slide it on back. Really working hard to control my heel on the ground there. Feel like I'm getting a stretch in the front of this right hip. Really want my weight shifting forward and then coming back up nice and tall. 3, 2, 1. Okay, great job. And reach and slide it on back. Now, if you feel like this really isn't good for you and you can't cross that body, that's okay too. You can just get to the right side of that 12 o'clock block. So we just want it to be a little bit different from that last slide. So again, the goal is to get to the middle of my 1 o'clock block, but if you really feel like that's a challenge, then just aim for the right edge of that 12 o'clock block. That works too. I'm still getting across of the body, still working on turning and getting some rotation in that pelvis. Still feeling like I'm getting some stretch in that right hip. Just remember to check yourself, check that toe, lean forward, pull yourself back up tall. Okay, great work. And go, slide it out to your 11 and bring it back in. Slide it out, slide it back in. Good, transfer your weight, keep your heel down. There's a lot of things going on here, a lot to think about. Do it at a pace that works for you. Don't forget to breathe. Hit that block, shift your weight. Stand back up tall, keeping that right knee nice and straight. Your hips are going to be thanking you later. Hit that block and slide back up. Good, really pushing into the board, giving yourself a little bit of resistance. Slide it out. Back in, great job, 10 more seconds. Nice work. Okay, and rest. Going forward to our 12 o'clock block. Ready? Begin. If you're more comfortable with your hands on your hips, that works. If you want to let them kind of come down in front of you, that's okay too. Small motion for me, but there's still a lot going on here and a lot of control involved. Definitely working these hamstrings, hips, glutes, hip flexors, adductors. Hit that block. Feel like you can just sink into that motion just a little bit and then come back up, stand up nice and tall. Great work. Okay, great job. And 1 minute, begin. Slide it out, hit that block. Back up tall, slide it out, hit that one, the side of your foot. This left leg stays nice and straight. Back up tall. Good work. Again, hands on your hips if that works for you for balance. Helps you be in control. Hit that 1 o'clock block. Nice and solid. Slide it back up tall. Keeping that heel on the ground and toe, stationary foot pointed towards your 12. Good work. controlling that motion both out and on the way back, dragging that foot. You want this to be low impact movement. Just challenging your pelvic floor to the point of success. And great job, back up top. Okay. Ready and begin. And you may have more flexible hips than I or longer legs, so if you need to back up that left foot to get a good amount of motion, go right ahead on and back it up as long as you can keep that left heel planted into the ground. Your form can stay solid so that you're hitting that 12 o'clock block with the whole side of your foot, moving your chest and your weight forward that way, turning on all those hips, getting some extra motion here. Nice work. And great job with program number 2.